Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. And boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me drink some water. I can't start an interview. You out here coughing and shit. Anyway, boom. Yo, is Ryan Garcia innocent? Is he innocent or is he guilty? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know what to think. Now we're still waiting for the B samples to come back. But this is the thing with Ryan Garcia, right? Let me see if I can show you this right here. Let me stretch it across, get my big head out the way. Let me get my big head out the way. Right? This is something that was floating around out there on the internet where an individual was asking, I just started Ostarine 30 milligrams per day. Is 2 weeks good enough to be on it? How long does it take for the results? And how do I maintain the muscle mass gained after? And somebody responded to him. There's over 57,000 answers. This was done a year ago, so it's not something that somebody could have just generated here in the last couple of weeks to try to bail out Ryan Garcia. So the individual says, no, 2 weeks isn't long enough for anything. Ostarine takes about 2 weeks to build up in your system, so it's only just starting to work at the 2 week mark. Also, are you using it for bulking or cutting? That will change how it feels. Max cycle should be 10 weeks. Max dose should be 30 milligrams for an experienced user, 10 to 20 milligrams tops for a newbie. No real need for, I guess that's percent, if you stay in the above ranges. But of course, percent requirement is individual and depends on each person's own physiological response. So when you come and you listen to that, right? And you're hearing these rumors about Ryan Garcia and the level of Ostarine in his system is like, 1/1000th of a gram. It begs the question that when they actually sit down to make a decision on the way ahead for Ryan Garcia, as far as a punishment, right? Are they going to determine that there was somehow he'd have to prove it now, that whatever he was taking or something he may have consumed, right, could have possibly been contaminated, or he can provide something, they can test it, and they can show, okay, although this shows that there are traces of this Ostarine in it, and the levels are so low that there's no benefit, and he could have possibly unknowingly taken this, and nothing happens to Ryan Garcia. Now, that's the direction I kind of envision this going, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I still think this shit is confusing. This right here. With Garcia's test, right? Urine sample Ryan Garcia provided April 19th that was positive for Ostarine, but also showed band-ped 19-norandrosterone. Needed more testing to confirm. This makes no sense to me. Okay? He tested positive for Ostarine, but the test also showed band-ped 19-norandrosterone. Why do they need more testing to confirm if the shit showed up in his urine? Then they say that's done per lab report sent to Vada. It says here, I've obtained, it did not confirm. It says there is no which I said did not. Let me read it. It did not confirm. There is no. Okay, yeah. So it did not confirm. There is no third test failure. That's what Dan Raphael said. Now we all know that the B sample. Let me reduce this in size a little bit. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller here. God damn, boy. All right, here we go. Let me go back and read that first part because it's the way it's flown. It's the way they typed the shit up. That's done. Per lab report sent to VADA, which I've obtained, it did not confirm. There is no third test failure. So he's clear. So now it says Garcia's B sample will be tested on 22 May to determine whether there was ostarine in his system. And see, and this is what I just don't. I'm telling you, I just don't get it. How did it come back positive for that I be messing up the word. Norandrosterone, right? How did it come back positive for that? And then they needed further tests, and now they're saying it didn't confirm that it's gone. Like I don't understand that shit. I really don't understand it. I don't understand why it showed a band pad 19 norandrosterone that needed more testing to confirm. Like, what are they confirming? What are they confirming? Then they come back and say they did not confirm. I mean, I really don't understand it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I understand it. I probably need to read some more articles to understand what all that means. But I know what they're saying, but to understand why they had to go out there and do more testing to confirm something that showed up. To me, it's already confirmed that was in the system. But hey, I don't know. It says, per VADA report, the B samples for Ryan Garcia's 2 positive ostarine tests from 19 April and 20 April are scheduled to be open on 22 May and tested. He's allowed to have a representative observe to make sure it's all on the up and up. The new positive for Garcia, as it will reduce any type of ban or fine he can get. The main issue Garcia must prove is that he did not take this intentionally if the B sample comes out the same. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's very easy for Ryan Garcia to come out here and prove that he didn't take something. I think anybody could do that, you know what I'm saying? I really do. And especially when you come out and say you're dealing with only a known contaminant in the billionth of a gram range that provided Ryan Garcia with no performance-enhancing benefit on fight night. This is the killer right there. Like, that shit is the killer right there. We now wait for B sample testing on the presence of low-level ostarine on 22 May. So they already know that it was a billionth of a gram in the billionth of a gram range. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already got the information. I mean, you know, I think this shit is looking good for Ryan Garcia, man. I'll be honest with you. They're already giving you all the numbers, man. This shit that they're doing with this B sample is just following protocol. Some people are gonna be pissed, but it's not looking good for Devin Haney. I wonder how they're gonna handle this, because something in the system, it's so low, right, that obviously he got it from somehow. It's not something you inject in your body. I think a lot of people are gonna be pissed off. I really do. They're gonna be pissed off, and Ryan Garcia walks away skate-free. And I like to talk to secret society and joke, but with this one, I think is kind of sick, because if there's foul play taking place, whether it's from Devin Haney and his camp and bullshitting with the samples in Conti and VADA, or if Ryan Garcia really did cheat and somehow, if something's going on with those samples, that's a problem, man. Like, I can't even joke with that. I've given a story. I had a friend, man, she tested positive for cocaine when we were in the military, man, and this was back in 96, 97. And she never did any drugs. And it was that shit, the stress that put on her. She had to hire civilian attorneys to come and battle the military attorneys. Like, they were trying to ruin her, man. And they were able to prove that the dumbos out there in the lab, I think it's histopathology or something. But anyway, those bozos mishandled shit, and prove it wasn't her. It weren't her samples. Horrible shit. That was horrible. But I'm telling you from experience that shit happened. 1996, 1997, when I was stationed at Ulsan Air Base in Korea. That was the bullshit that took place. It was crazy. But it says something here about the implications, right? It says, nevertheless, the issue of strict liability still applies. So, hey, you're still responsible. Boxers are responsible. There it goes right there. Boxers are responsible for what goes into their body. Leaves a question mark over Garcia's team. Boxers can mitigate against it by using supplements that have been approved. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Such supplements are checked and confirmed to have no banned substances inside them, right? My thing is, how are they checking? How are they checking and confirming there are no banned substances? You want me to believe, right, that every single supplement that fighters from all around the world who are enrolled in VADA are sending their supplements to them, or whoever the authority is, and they're testing every single supplement to make sure the supplement doesn't contain any levels of banned drugs. That's what you want me to believe. Because I'm telling you, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe they do it. I think it takes too much time, too much money, too many man hours. Simple. It's a funding issue. I think what they do is they say, okay, what are you taking? This is the bottle. They look at the label. They carefully comb over it. And then they say, okay, you're either good or you're not. But I don't think they're taking every single supplement that's being sent to them from fighters or athletes from around the world, cracking open the capsule or whatever it is, or breaking up the pill and testing that shit. I just don't think that's how the process works. And I feel confident in saying that because I'm a goddamn common sense man, and I'm a guy who's spent 25 years dealing with situations. I'm going to tell you, when it comes to money, when it comes to resources, facilities, when it comes to manpower, let me tell you something. They don't fuck around with that. I'm telling you that. From a guy who had to deal with a very large budget, without me getting into too many specifics, I am telling you, man, people, money, and the mission, the resources and logistics and all that shit falls underneath the mission. They don't fuck around with that. So I'm sure they're doing, this may sound harsh, the bare fucking minimum to check these supplements that fighters are taking to ensure there's no banned drugs in there or something. I feel confident. I'm like, I'm willing to lose my feet over that statement that I just made. But so this thing, the supplements are checked and confirmed to have no banned substance inside. I just don't believe that. The alternative is to use no supplements, but at the highest level, boxers are looking to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. Well, yeah, that's true. But then again, you got to worry about eating meat and shit too, right? Or eggs. The B sample will likely confirm the first test. If it does not do that, then it raises suggestions that there could be a case of contamination. It could be a case of a goddamn secret society. If Garcia gets banned, he's not guaranteed to return to the sport. He previously was away from the sport with mental health issues. Should Garcia continue to claim he's innocent but then get banned, it may be too much to come back from Ryan. Who are these people to say what maybe? They're talking out their ass now. Right? What may be too much for Ryan? Like this, I almost started cussing. Ryan also has plenty of ventures outside the ring to keep him occupied. His big social media presence, music, and business ventures have made him financially secure. But this one scandal he will want to put to bed. Of course he wants to put it to bed. It's crazy. So that's my thing. Is this man innocent? How you test positive for something and then it confirmed in the first test, then it was not confirmed when they went and tested the shit again. Now you got this Ostarine, 1/1000th of a gram. Does nothing for you. Period. It's crazy. Anyway, If they do give Ryan Garcia the business, if they look to ban his ass or do something, it probably has to be make an example out of him for being so reckless and disrespectful and so nefarious and volatile towards so many different people, from up and down the goddamn ladder. You know what I'm saying? From inside boxing, outside boxing, key decision makers in boxing, the boxers themselves, Hollywood A-listers, man. This man is just out here talking shit about politics. This man is just out here just taking digs at everyone, talking about the most sensitive issues and subjects and not caring, man. And then, to come now and go overboard on Mother's Day and say he slept with Camboso's wife. And then to come back and say, yeah, you want to go low, calling me a drug cheat. Yeah, I'm going to go low. I'm going to show you how low I can go. Let me tell you something. That shit is just crazy to me. But I tell you what, whatever they decide to do to Ryan Garcia, whether you're a Ryan Garcia fan or not, or you believe he's innocent or not, but if you support Ryan Garcia and you think he's innocent, cool, right? I don't really have a dog in the fight. I just want to have a conversation about it. I think it's looking like not much is going to happen to him. But what I will say is, if they do turn the boot sideways and shoot for the hole and it goes in his ass, he had that coming, because I think he's way out of control with the way he's conducting himself. And it's like we used to say, motherfucker needs some act right. You know what I'm saying? And or what I like to say, the bing bings, or some kind of consequence to turn his ass around, because I think he's on a path to destruction personally. But anyway, what does my opinion matter, right? But the bottom line is, Ryan Garcia and this whole thing with these samples and everything, to me it looks like it's going a direction where not much is going to happen. It's going to be like, keep the party going, business as usual. And a lot of people are going to be sour. And Devin Haney had to update his Twitter page to show that he has a loss on his record. Man, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. In addition to that, man, if you guys have some time, get on over and to Spread Shop. It's on my YouTube channel. Go to the store. You guys just go to the Spread Shop. You can find all kind of different stuff there. If you guys want to pick up something, this right here is one that I really like. I like them all, but this is one that I really like. The Hold Your Horses, Don't Take It to the Stupid. Like I really like that one. I already ordered some stuff for myself. And you see they got the different colors, man, that you guys can pick from. Get stuff hooked up here. But I like this orange one right here. The Hold Your Horses, Don't Take It to the Stupid hoodie. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Y'all, I'm in the breeze.